Their final and last respects to retired and former President Mwai Kibaki. I'm now joined by Ephraim Maina, who will be, of course, sharing with us what he remembers former President Mwai Kibaki for, as well as what the people of Nyeri are saying at this very trying moment for the country when they've lost their president. The people of Nyeri, of course, have a lot to say about this, and we've covered that extensively. But coming to you, sir, your relationship with the former president and what you remember him best for.
Well, first of all, I wish to extend my sincere condolences to the family of Mzee Mwai Kibaki and to my people of Nyeri and also the people of Kenya, and to tell them that in this time, let's keep ourselves in prayer and let us praise God for the life of Mzee Kibaki. And in spite of our hearts being down because of the departure of Mzee Kibaki, let's remain strong, knowing that God knows best, and He has felt that Mzee Kibaki should rest. Now, I remember Mzee Kibaki. We have been together for over 50 years, right from my school days. I met him when we were actually bearing one of the most honored teachers in Nyeri, called Peter Shearer, and we have been together there since. Him visiting my home, and also me meeting him regularly. I later also came to Parliament in the year 2007, and he obviously was our president, and we have done a lot with Mzee Kibaki. He was my personal friend. Let me say, besides being the high mighty man he was a very natural person, and we remained as such between me and him. I remember Mzee Kibaki. There are many things to talk of him, but the most important things that a man should be remembered for is his heart. What does his heart stand for? And when we look at Mzee Kibaki, we should know him. You know, of course, he was a brilliant economist who ran this country. He was a great leader in all strides internationally. But the things that he did for humanity, like the free education when he became president, one we may not imagine. When he did that, the student population actually multiplied by over 1 million students. And Mzee Kibaki, you can see his heart and realizing that there are many families that would want a child to go to school, but they can't afford because of school fees. And they brought this free education. Of course, I remember also his education minister then, Professor Saitoti, who was also my friend, and we discussed this matter. And a lot of people felt it was not possible to be attained, but Mzee Kibaki, and of course with his minister Saitoti, trudged on, and it is today a reality. And most students from low background have got education because of Mzee Kibaki. The other thing that I would say that Mzee Kibaki should be remembered is his complete dislike and the determination to eradicate theft in the country. There's something we call corruption, and I don't agree with the word corruption, because corruption is an amorphous word. Let's call it stealing of public resources. And I remember Mzee Kibaki, he declared when he became president that he had zero tolerance to corruption, and he lived to it. Very close people to him, and I may mention none other than my late friend David Molaria had needed to be told to step aside by Mzee Kibaki. Mzee Kibaki did not have any sacred cows. When it came to fighting corruption, and it is that which made Kenya become the country that we remember fondly when he was president. Economy improved, and besides just talking economy, the lives of the people improved, which was the most important thing. Hata mahospitali, if I may say now, kulikuwa madawa There are medicines in the hospitals. In fact, as I stand here, you people of Nyeri, I want to say that you have my sympathy. I know Mzee Kibaki died not a very happy man in the situation in Nyeri of healthcare. We are having such drastic situations in Nyeri. There is no medicine in no hospitals in Nyeri. Even our mortuaries, like the one in Mokroini, are smelling. And I know Mzee Kibaki, when he reflects on these things, he must have actually felt very disappointed. And I want to assure you people of Nyeri, wake up and we put Nyeri back to where Mzee Kibaki wanted to be. I must also mention that for this country, all the things we see, which held the economy during Mzee Kenyatta's time, and were done through Mike Kibaki as a Minister for Finance. There is the programs that actually encourage the growing of coffee, the growing of tea, the dairy milk industry, which developed a lot, and also various organizations which were set, the ICDC, the AFC, which was Early Loan Agricultural Bank. They helped most Kenyans to actually develop this country and develop their lives. Therefore, Mzee Kibaki, let's try to copy him. And I would ask any leader of this country to try and copy Mzee Kibaki. I, for one, am his student. I'm a believer in him. And we can only wish his family and the whole of this country peace during this time. Once again, looking at Nyeri, I want to say, you people of Nyeri, you people of Odaya, you people of Madera, you people of Kieni, there are many projects we did with Mzee Kibaki. I remember actually stopping his motorcade. I stopped in my car. I was in front of him when he came to Madera to open a road there. And when we reached Karatina, I told him, Mzee, I would like you to come and you see the ladies who sell in this market. And let me tell you, it was not a small feat and it was surprising. He came out of the car and we walked with him. The guards were trying to chase us up and we entered the market. So, that market you are seeing in Karatina was done because Mzee Kibaki listened to me and said, truly, our women should not be being rained on, our traders should not be being rained on, and these are the things we should actually pray for his soul and ask God to rest him in eternal peace. And I assure you, I being a student of Mzee Kibaki, one of the things that I will ensure besides other things is that our hospitals, our healthcare must be brought back to where it was during Mzee Kibaki's time, and also the small traders, wananchi huko chini, who are now being fed with a lot of other many theories. Programs will have to be brought by the county government to ensure that the people come up and they improve their lives. May God rest his soul in peace.
Many thanks, Senator Ephraim Maina, talking to us and describing former President Mwai Kibaki as a teacher and as a man that he learned a lot from, talking about economic empowerment, talking about the free primary school education.